Kaizer Nation, Sanbonan Buffet 2, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQP. Now, in today's video, Buffet 2, I have some great news, actually, exciting news, double exciting news, sort of double so exciting news. Obviously, it's going to make sense in a little bit, but for now, is to make sure that you like the video and also subscribe to Football Trends with me, OQP. If ever this is your first time, seeing Football Trends with QP, you haven't seen this channel, just make sure you like, you subscribe, and also don't forget to click on a bell notification so that next time when I post a new video, you get notified. So on today's video, we're going to talk about Jessica Motaung addressing Indaba yaga coach Nazarene Nabi, and also we're going to be touching on yet another most wanted player by Kaizer Chiefs. So there's some progress because currently I have something that has been said by Uzakaria, which is the spokesperson of Azam FC. Now, starting with Indaba Kege, Jessica Motaung, and the coach Nazarene Nabi. You know who Jessica Motaung is. She's the marketing director of Kaizer Chiefs. Now, despite Kaizer Chiefs losing a lot, she was asked about the future of Nazarene Nabi. I know it's a bit wild, but obviously we're going to talk about it. So she says, I think all I can say is that we have a technical team, we have a coach, they're doing their work, and they have the support to do the work. We obviously knew that this is a long game. We didn't get into this thinking we do have a quick result, but certainly I think the lessons are there, the analysis is there. The football team is working with with the coaches to ensure that the things that must be done are addressed correctly. And then she further said, and my encouragement to the supporters is to support the team and ensure we make it to the finish line for the season. But there's a lot of learning and a need for more consistency, and there's work behind the scenes to ensure that everything is done. Now, to be honest with you, there were a lot of criticism and a lot of different things in terms of Coach Nazarene Nabi. I even heard now Peter Msimane might no longer be working, and a lot of people are pushing an agenda with Coach Nabi needs to leave, and then we bring in Coach Peter Msimane, which I've addressed this matter with Ngayo. We talked about it. We said we're going to give coach time. Let's give him time. Why are we rushing? Because already still in the coach Ashai span. So far, ever since he came in, there's a lot of improvements. Even though a lot of people do not want to accept that there's a lot of improvement. Justin Jama players way too. They are lacking in the final third or the finishing third, which they are supposed to give us, good results. So that is the problem that we are currently facing. And I know with enough time and enough resources and doing things the right way, we might, we might get there. I'm not saying it's going to be a breeze, something that is going to be quick and easily. No, obviously it's going to take time, but definitely we are going to get there. Okay, now getting to the matter at hand of today's video, Buffet 2. Like I said, good news, double good news. So I'm happy Coach Nazarene Nabi is going to finish out his contract at Nashorena. Guys have failed, then now we can move on and find someone else. We've already waited about 9 years, Buffet 2, so there's no need for us to say a coach cannot fix the entire problems, all of those problems now one season. We should just give him credit, Buffet 2. So far, I'm happy with what he's done. Obviously, I believe there's still more that he's going to do, and obviously it's going to happen, but all of that, for it to happen, we need time. And then let's go to Uzakaria, Buffet 2, which is the spokesperson of Azam FC. Now, we all know what is happening with the situation of Feisal Salum. This is a player that is most wanted by Kaizer Chiefs. Actually, Nazarene Nabi wants this player. Talks were opened, and then Bakulumile. But I don't think there's been an official offer, for the guy. But we remember they said they wanted around 40 million because they did not want to sell the player. But now I think they've changed their tune, because speaking to the spokesperson, this is what he had to say. He says we expect Feisal We expect Feisal to deliver results because we are paying him a lot of money. However, If he decides to leave, that will be his choice. We are not stopping him from leaving. We have no plans. We have no plans to let Feisal go, but if a team makes an offer that meets our expectations, we will not stand in his way. However, as of now, we have not received any offers from any club. Yeah, I believe this is all he had to say was Zakaria. Now you can hear Bafetu. If there's a club that is interested in Feisal Salum, and however how much they are expecting as the club, I'm not too sure how much they're expecting, because last I heard they wanted about 40 million. So now I'm not too sure how much are they expecting. And last when we talked about this guy, he had about 4 goals with 9 assists. Today, as I'm speaking with you on the Tanzanian Premier League, he has about 4 goals again, but now he has 12 assists, which, come on guys, we need a player like this. Hopefully we do have good finishers Nakona, because we cannot sign only Feisal Salum without good finishers. We need good finishers, Pambili, proper finishers, proper stuff. So for me, I think this is good news, because I've heard, rumors out there, sources close to the matter say that Kaizer Chiefs are trying to push to make sure they get Feisal Salum end of this season. January transfer window. They want to make sure with at least they have the services of Feisal Salum. I don't know how they're going to do it. I'm not saying it's going to be impossible, but if ever they're dedicated and it's something that I think is going to be possible. However, if the player costs about 40 million, then I don't think Kaizer Chiefs is capable of such. But I'm not saying that Imalayiko. I'm just saying they don't do business like that. That's all I can say for now. So for me, I think if ever we can be able to sign the services of Feisal Salum, obviously we're gonna need more reinforcements, especially Pambili. But Pambili we are struggling a lot. At least if we can bring a winger, someone who's gonna compete Pambili with this guy Pulemodi, just to boost him, a great finisher, someone who's because if you look at Pulemodi Bafetu, he's not a bad player, he's a very good player, exceptional, but the only problem is he's lacking on the final third, which is a problem, because we need him to have both capabilities, to be able to be smooth with the ball and also a finisher when it comes to finishing, which is something we do not have. Striking department, Teshuk Morris proved to be better when it comes to positioning himself, attacking, always being in the right place at the right time, but then finishing I think maybe he just needed time to adjust. I don't know, but so far I was happy and impressed with him, but so far he has not managed to score even a single goal. So we need someone who's going to be able to finish everything. Tata Wasan. And then also Maccabi Lepo, so far I'm happy with his performances, and I think he still needs to adapt so that he can be able to do the finishing part correctly. But so far Bafetu, I think those are the exciting news that I have for you. Coach Nazardine Nabi going to remain with the club until he contracts Akipela, and then also Feisal Salum, Azam FC saying it's fine, if you want to leave you can leave. The only problem that I see is Machankura. But anyways, if ever we can mesh whatever it is that they want, obviously we can have the services of Feisal Salum. Feitoto is wanted and we do need him, to be honest. If you look at our players, definitely he is someone who we definitely need. And yeah, I believe Bafetu, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any thoughts, any comments, please leave them down in the comment section below. And also, I hope with something new. Peace.